What's up guys, Coach Katie here to introduce the Tuesday workout. This will be Tuesday the 14th. We're looking at a warm-up first. It'll be 3 rounds of 5 on each side, 1 arm, Turkish get-up bridge press. Then you're going to do 10 alternating cross-body toe touches, followed by 10 alternating plank leg lifts with a 1-second hold at the top. So we'll go movement per movement. We're looking at the bridge press first. You want to try and find yourself on the ground with your kettlebell, same knee bent as your arm is up, all right, and then your arm and leg will be parallel to each other on the other side. I'm going to find my position by just doing my Turkish sit-up, pressing through my elbow, my hand, and then I'm gonna press up through my foot and my back arm, all right? From here, I'm gonna do my presses, trying to stay evenly balanced between my leg and my arm and tight through my midline. Okay, once I get 5 there, we'll go to 5 on the other side. Next movement will be the cross-body toe touch. Okay, so you want to sort of take a little bit of a wider stance here, and then you're just going to push your hips back as you reach alternating arm to leg. All right, so again, emphasis on push back through the hips. This will be 10 total reps, and I'll give you a side view. Okay, once you get 10 of those total, you're going to move on to your final movement, which will be a little alternating leg lift with a 1-second hold at the top. All right, so all you got to do is get into your plank position. And one thing to be aware of is not too much extension through the back. All right, so you want to make sure you're staying really tight by squeezing your butt and abs as you lift your leg. It's not going to go very far. So this is all you will be looking to do. Just squeezing your butt to initiate the movement. Just a tiny little lift, not like this, right? And remember, we are alternating. So it's gonna go 1 second, 1 second, 1, alternating back and forth until you get 10 total reps. As for the strength portion, we're gonna be supersetting back and forth between a glute bridge floor press. That'll be 6 to 10 on each side for 3 sets, and you're going to go between that and 3 by 10 to 15 pause deadlifts. All right, so depending on what you have, will depend on what range you choose for that rep scheme. But first, we'll show you the bridge floor press. Similarly to that Turkish get up where you're holding that bridge, you wanna just be conscious of squeezing your butt to hold position and not overarching through your back too much. So once you establish that top of the bridge, that's when you're gonna start worrying about pressing from the floor. All right, so that'll be basically getting your kettlebell into an ideal position to start, okay? And once you get your bridge press, you can kind of assist to the other, with the other arm here. I'm gonna really focus on squeezing my abs and my butt, and then I'm gonna do 6 to 10 reps, floor press here, trying to stay tense through the midline while also screwed in through my shoulder on the floor. Okay, 6 to 10 reps there. You're gonna repeat with the other arm, and then we're gonna move to the pause deadlift for our first set. All right, so this is looking at 10 to 15 reps. I'm gonna show you guys a side view. To start, the pause is gonna happen halfway up and halfway down, okay? So just pause for a second, okay? You're gonna make sure you bend your knees as much as you need, but still emphasizing hips back position, all right? And I'm gonna pause, stand, pause, floor. Pause, stand, pause, floor. So on and so forth until you get 10 to 15 reps. It'll depend on the weight that you have, what you're working with. Last but not least, we've got our workout. All right, so it's gonna be 6 rounds, 1 minute on, 1 minute off of the following movements. It'll be 5 each side, 1 arm suitcase deadlift, and then 6 lateral burpee over the dumbbell or kettlebell. Okay, so you guys are gonna be working back and forth between those 2 movements for 1 minute, and then you're gonna have a minute's rest. So given that it's equal work to rest, and it's only 1 minute, it's going to be pretty high intensity, but remember, you wanna sort of hold back just a little bit so you make sure that you have a little bit left so you can stay consistent throughout each round, but also maybe leave some room in the tank to kind of make small improvements as you move along. All right, so your last round should technically be your best if you're gonna have one at all. Regardless, we'll show you the movement standards. This will be 5 on each side, 1 arm suitcase deadlifts. All right, so with the suitcase deadlift, this is gonna be off to the side. We've been practicing our hinge, pushing our hips back, same deal, right? So we're gonna go off to the side. Here's a front view for 5 reps. Okay, once you get 5, take a step to the side. Complete your reps, and then you're going to get your burpee on, all right? Down on the ground, trying to clear your foot completely over the kettlebell, okay? Staying tight through the midline, organized. You don't have to reach full extension at the top, but you do want to try and stay a little bit more organized here throughout, all right? If you are one of those people that doesn't feel too confident going all the way down to the ground, you feel like it's going to throw off your momentum and ability to repeat, then you should just do a squat thrust. Okay, so that's just taking the push-up portion out. If you're not comfortable jumping, step over the kettlebell. All right, if you guys are tuning in tomorrow, Keith and I will be at the 12 p.m. for the Headbangers Ball. Feel free to dress up and have a good time with us. So we'll see you tomorrow.